Okay, so we are now going to set up your launch party link, which you guys might have already done, but more importantly, I want to go through how to close out your party, how to claim your half price items, your free product, and your PPR, which is your perpetual party reward, which is an additional half price item that you get as a consultant every time that you have a party, even if you're not the host that qualifies. And in order to have a qualifying party, it needs to be 200 in orders. And then that unlocks your free, your half price, and your perpetual party reward. So we are back here on our workstation. And you guys probably already know this, but you're going to come back up to this orders tab here. You're going to hit create a party. And then we're going to just call it Sarah's launch party for training purposes. And then for you guys, you are going to hit this use consultant as host, but I'm going to try to keep information private for training purposes. So I made a business supplies customer with just random stuff. So if you had a host that wasn't yourself, so maybe your sister, your mom, your best friend, they're going to host a party. This is where you're going to put in their information. So their first name, their last name, their phone number, and email. You always want to make sure to try to get as much of this information if you're doing in-home parties, because if you're going to send out emails, if you don't have their email, obviously it's not going to go to them. So now for shipping address, my address is my address as the consultant. If you want to ship it to the host address, so maybe, for example, my girlfriend isn't local to me, I'm going to put on and click host address. And again, then you're going to fill out their information down here. So then you're going to hit save and continue. And it's going to take us to our party page, which every time you create a party, it's going to look exactly like this. Number 1, I always leave the same. Number 2, I also leave the same. Number 3 is sometimes where I edit it. Since this is your launch party, I do recommend editing these items. So right now the default is a Deep Roots warmer, a Luna fragrance flower, and laundry liquid. So if you did want to choose your favorites, you're just going to do that. And maybe you want to do a cider mill fragrance flower. And you can just say, I don't know, smells good. I would be more detailed with it, but I'm trying to keep it short for training purposes. Maybe you like washer whiffs. We'll just do Luna. We can just say fragrance crystals that make your laundry smell great. And then maybe you want to do 6 Scentsy bars. So you're just going to type in 6 and you could just say buy 5, get 1 free. Okay, so you guys get the idea. If you wanted to create your own, and then the end date. So we're going to look at the calendar. Hypothetically, let's say you decided to join on the October 15th, yesterday. Your 15 days is going to be on the 30th. And I suggest doing that start date and end date within that 15 days so we can hit shooting star. So again, that's 500 PRV in your first 15 days. I always back it up a day. So we'll say the 29th. That way it gives us a day to get those last minute orders in, and then close out your party. So claiming all your free, claiming all your half price, and then getting everything submitted before that 15th day. So then we're going to hit continue. And then once here's where you're going to see that party link. So if you wanted to click that, you would then come here and you can see here's our cider mill flower, here's our Luna washer whiffs, and I'm not sure where our 6 Scentsy bars are, but that would probably be over here on this area here. But if you had people that maybe weren't local to you or aren't attending your, if it's in home, you would just hit copy link and then you could send that via text message or Facebook message, however, email, you can copy that link and send it. So now we are going to go to the party orders, and every person that is coming, you are then going to type in their name. So for example, I'll just add myself in right now. As a person, and again, mine is pre-populated because I am in there, but for your customers, you're going to want to enter in all of that information. So again, first name, last name, phone number, email, and shipping address. Now, again, you can also ship to people. So say this person wasn't local, you're going to toggle this over to yes, direct ship it to them. It'll come up with a message, hey, it's going to add $10 shipping. Is that okay? And you're just going to hit yes. But for training purposes, bear with me. So we are going to hit save and add products. So as you guys can see here, this is now like your launch party host area. So right now we have 0 in orders because we don't have any orders, but I want to show you guys what happens. So let's see. So for example, I added a Stargaze diffuser. You can see that the PRV is now at 150, but when I come over here, it is at 0 and 0. That is because we are not yet at a qualifying party, but if I increase this to 2, it's going to be 300. And now you guys can see that the host credits have been unlocked, the half price credits have been unlocked, and that perpetual party reward has also been unlocked. So I always try to get, again, like I said, to 500 because you guys can see we now have 3 half price item and $90 in free product credit, which is amazing. So let's just say hypothetically we're going to close this out and we're going to go through all of this. And again, this is just an example. You guys can add whatever you want to it. I'm going to say Frosty Air, Jammy Time, and Clothesline because those are the first 3. All right, so now our host credit is 0. So we've used everything. We had $12 remaining. So if you come back up to the top, our PRV now is $612 because that $12 was left over. So you're going to get paid on that. Okay, so now half priced. Let's say you wanted to do 6 Scentsy bars. So again, you're going to type in 6 and you're going to hit build bundle. And let's just, again, make it easy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's pre-populated. Save and add bundle. And maybe we like our flowers. So we're going to do that. Okay, we'll just say this and this. Okay. So now our host credit is 0, our half price is 0, but don't forget that perpetual party reward, which is an additional half price item. So you would come here and let's just say we really wanted to do, I don't know, a pod of some type. You would just come down here and say Luna pod. All right, so there you go. So now that's half price. One thing that I do want to highlight is for host credit and half price, you are not able to claim or get any licensed products with that. So for example, anything Disney, anything NFL, anything, let's see, Warner Brothers, or we have a bunch of different licensed products, NFL, NHL, things like that. Scentsy and those companies, I guess, have agreed to sell that item for a specific price. So you are not able to get it for host credit for free or for half price, but you can add it to retail. So you can pay that price that was agreed upon. So let's just say, oh, this is going to be sold out. Okay. For example, say you needed a new Eagles helmet lid, you would just hit add to cart on the retail side. So that would be down here now. And then, so that is 8 PRV. So now this is going to be gone up by $8. So I hope that makes sense. The other thing I want to share with you guys, so host base and PRV, these numbers might be different. And the host base is everything that's included in this party, plus if you have any online orders that are going to be attached to that party. Now, it's going to get a little confusing at first because the host base, you're going to say, why is my host base higher than my PRV? Your host base, again, is the total amount of credit that is in this party. However, if it's been an online order, it's already going to be updated on your dashboard in your PRV. When you submit this party, you are then going to get this additional PRV. So say right now, I know it says 610, but say this number was 810. That means you have had $200 on online orders from this party. So your dashboard is going to say 200 PRV. When you submit this party, you are going to get 618 PRV added to that to give you this total price of that 818. Okay, hope that makes sense. So once all of this is in there, you have your perpetual parties reward in, you've claimed your host credit and your half price, you are going to then come down here and you're going to hit checkout. And then again, this is going to be to whatever address the host address is in. Once, if you have multiple other locations to like direct ship, it'll come up with their address and then have the $10 added on. But because we have over 350 in orders on this, it's going to be free. So you're going to hit continue. And then this is where you can then enter in if people want to pay by credit card. You would say, for example, Sarah's going to pay by credit card, and then you would put in her name, and then you would put in her card number, all of her information. You would come down here, and then once it has all that information, this button here, add payment, is going to turn red. Now, say I have a lot of people that do electronic payments now. So they send me Venmo or Zelle or PayPal. Say they've already paid me. So say Business Supplies has paid me the 6307. I'm going to select that. I'm going to then put in my information because again, they've paid me. And then you would come down here and you're then going to hit this pay this to submit the order. Once that is all submitted, you can then track it by going to this order history tab, and it will show up. You got to give it a little bit, but it will then show up in that orders history tab. And shipping is generally pretty quick. You will notice if you watch it, it will say like posted, which means that they have got it. The warehouse is going to be working on it. When it switches from posted to printed, that usually means the items are already in their box and the printing label has been printed, and it will quickly then maybe like overnight switch over to shipped. So you can track all of that in order history. But that is how to set up your launch party, how to add customers to it, and how to claim all of your free and half price items. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to your sponsor. If I'm your sponsor, I will probably help you close out your party because I want to make sure you are getting the most bang for your buck as the bundle and saves and everything like that.